You look around and it's just grinding to success right there, right there, right there, right there, right there.
Can you share a time that he gave you some tough love about a song or a performance that actually made you better?
That's every day. I ain't gonna lie.
Pos-
He give it to you straight up.
That's
He won't
right.
sugarcoat it. You can do better on this song, and I know you can.
That's where when people do ask, like, wait, how old is he? 14? 14?
Don't really care what they think. They say, "Oh, you suck at doing this." What?
That part.
Couldn't hear you from all the way over there.
You know that it's big low. Put that work in, their pockets no more hurting. They gon' be lurking when they see you deserve it. Couple of scars, but they don't see you hurting. Yeah, they hurt, but they was really worth it. Diamonds all around my neck, stay litty. Hundreds and fifties, I grind and hit a milli. The superstar, the one they keep on getting. That's why I am the prince of the city.
Yes, sir. We good? We good? Yes, sir. So, once again, we are back. Another episode. The grind don't stop. We are grinding to success. This is a special episode. I am LJ Hippie, the sole proprietor of OPM Vision, the head of security for this building known as Sacramento's Black Wall Street, aka Florence Square. So we have, like I just mentioned, a 14-year-old sensation. So tell us your name. Who do we got?
My name is GTS Low.
Big Low. Let's go. All right, so we're just gonna start with this album, Prince of the City. So you got about 4 collabs. You got your dad as a feature.
Yeah.
You've got Mr. Lewis.
Yeah.
So yep. And is it a Tent Mac? I
Yeah,
want to make sure
yeah.
I'm saying that. Okay, for sure. So what was your thought process or your creative process behind this album?
So basically, it was just a nickname I was given with this album, and that was by my manager, my granager.
Shout
She
out.
was like,
shout out.
you know what? To be real, I feel like you just the prince of the city. I was like, ooh. And at the time, I was at my cousin's house, so I was like, ugh. That was nice. So I was like, okay, next album then. That's gonna be the next album. And then, with the first song, that's just me having fun and basically explaining why I feel like the Prince of the City.
Gotcha. Okay. And this is not your first or second project. This is the 3rd album in.
Yes.
Okay. So I got a 2-part question. The first, which song on the album was the easiest to write or just flowed the most natural? Or the most fun, I should say.
Like the easy, probably like any feature on that album. Any feature
feature.
song that I got with an artist was the easiest
The
because that was
easiest,
just the
gotcha.
verse.
Okay.
But like writing the hook in the verse is kind of hard for me because I gotta think of this topic and then carry on with it with the verse,
Right.
and then second verse gotta match the first verse energy. So it's just like
Okay. So that is part of the second part. Which one would you, if you had to say, if there was one song that even you had to rewrite the lines or it just took a little bit longer than you expected, what would be at least one song that maybe, it just took a little bit more time to come together. If there was one that did take some extra.
I don't think there was a song.
Just
like
smooth.
that.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So you just be pumping them out then. Okay. So, okay.
You seen me, man. I do 4 songs in probably 4 days, most likely.
Okay. So you consistent with it for sure.
Yeah.
So you do have a versatile style as well. So how do you challenge yourself to kind of show that brand new side of you?
I don't know. Like, what you mean?
So so sometimes you have songs like, for example, the feature with Mr. Lewis, it's more of a slow, but it's deep, and then you can also kind of switch into like, you have more of hard hitting songs, but you can still switch it up to more of a just a slow, catchy melody type of vibe, So I guess I should say, what is more like, where does that come from? Like, what helped you, what influenced you to kind of be so versatile, to be able to do that? Because even then, mind you, like I don't know nobody as a teenager that not only it can pump out albums like that, but can also give a wider range of style, you know, even on the same project. So I mean,
it's mainly songs that I listen to and the vibe that I'm feeling from the song. And like with the Mr. Lewis song, I was just matching his vibe.
100%. Okay.
You know, he was just talking real in a calm voice as well, though.
Absolutely.
So I was like, I should do the same thing.
Easy work. Okay. Each city does have its own distinct flavor. How would you describe the city of Sacramento to another artist who maybe's never even been to Sacramento or California, just for that matter?
See, how I will explain it is Sacramento people got a lot of talent that they don't use.
That's
like
life.
You feel me? Like they got a lot of talent and they either don't use it or they pointed to something different.
Absolutely.
So right. I'm like, you'll be surprised on how many artists there will be in Sacramento that just don't either record and post it or, you know, they a freestyle off camera.
Right. That's true.
But they won't they won't put it on camera and post it.
So speaking of the root, you know, you're rooted in Sacramento. Is this where you were born at and raised?
Yes.
Born and raised in Sacramento. Okay. And from doing some research, you know, so your dad, he had a home studio when you were just 3 years old. And he originally sparked your love for music. What is your earliest memory of him like working in that studio? I mean, would you say 3 years? Because I don't expect you to look back at that. But what early memory do you have of him? Or, you know, or at what point did you decide like I'm going to fall in love with this just for yourself?
It was that moment. Like, I don't know. I feel like, and then there was another moment where we had the studio back in the house, and then he had a song, and then I was like, man, I haven't rapped in a minute. So I was like, oh, maybe I should get back in the studio.
That's some
So
inspiration.
I was like, okay. And then once I hit 10 years old, I got back on. I got on my phone. There was this app that was called Rap Chat for a cool minute, and then BandLab popped up, and then I was like, BandLab, oh, that's a better app. No offense.
For sure. Okay. So your dad had mentioned that he's your biggest fan, but also your biggest critic. Yeah. Can you share a time that he gave you some tough love about a song or a performance that actually made you better?
That's every day. I ain't gonna lie. That's every day. Huh? And then it's like, and he give it to you straight up. He won't sugarcoat it. You can do better on this song, and I know you can. That's his literal quote.
Right. I love
he
that.
says that all the time. You can do better on this song. So rewrite that and let me hear it after you rewrite it. You know, I'll be irritated. I'll be like, man, rewrite it. Took me a while to come up with the song.
That's I just want to say shout out to Pops, because everybody does need somebody that's going to help you to get further and to motivate you, you know, and having that tough love, those tough talks are necessary, you know. So definitely shout out to Pops and to the mom, to the grandmother, you know, having a support system. I'll say that, you know, for those that don't know, you really have a team that comes and shows up and shows out for you, and It's not a small group.
You should see us at them festivals. Mm-hmm. You look around and it's just grinding to success right there. Yeah. They pop out when it's needed.
Definitely. So let's touch on that. So GTS, your acronym means grinding to success.
Yes.
For a 14-year-old kid that's living in Sacramento, what does a successful day look like to you?
Money, to be real. Okay. Buddy, it's just, yeah. Success, and then like people being proud of you, like my team and other people. Like some people don't even know me, and they like, bro, you on top, man. Like I'll be like, oh,
Just getting started.
That's how I know. That's how you know, like, man. But like success is just, you know, it's a big thing that you really do got to grind to.
100%.
It's definitely.
I like that. How do you manage to completely switch gears, going from a classroom doing schoolwork to stepping into a studio to lay down tracks?
See, and I'm gonna take this from Pops, cause he mentioned once when we was watching one of my performances that I got an alter ego, and that's GTS Low.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna use that. So Lakai is that kid that goes to school that's always joyful and fun. GTS Low is the rapper who's nonchalant and who performs, who shows out. So that's how I feel like I could balance that.
Yeah. So you kind of answered my next one too, because I was saying you go by GTS Low and Big Low, the two sides of you. It says, how does Lorenzo change when he steps on stage and performs that alter ego? Yeah. So just to piggyback off that question, which you kind of answered, do you have more of a like? Because I still get nervous, you know. Mind you, I've shared the stage after you, but I've always wondered, like, do you have? I wouldn't even say a ritual, but do you have like? Do you do a breathing exercise, or do you kind of rehearse your songs, or do you? Is there anything that you do to transition into getting on the stage and doing your thing?
Nah, not that I recall.
Okay.
I just probably one little. I'm on stage. Probably like
just lock in.
It's not like my first show. You know, at Nikki's.
Shout out.
I was I was really nervous, cause all these other people were singing and all that, and I was like, ooh, what if they don't like my stuff? So when I got on there, I knew Hopeful was gonna get them, and I didn't know they was gonna vibe out to the other ones. So once Hopeful got them, Drummer Cat was like, yes,
right.
Give him another song. I remember that day. Give him another song. Shout out to drummers.
Shout out to Drummer Cat.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
My gosh.
To kind of go back, LJ. First of all, thank you. I haven't talked in the podcast, so thank you for being on the podcast. I had a question about your neighborhood. So when you are shooting those music videos, when you are, filming content out, how does the neighborhood react? How does the neighbors react when they see someone out there doing that type of stuff?
I don't know. I don't really pay attention to them, but like I feel like, if I do pay attention to them, they most likely doing their thing. They don't really like, once I really get big though, they gonna be like, whoa. They gonna really care now. Yeah, they gonna really care now. But like right now, they don't really. They just be vibing out, doing their thing. Yeah.
One thing I would say too, you don't sound like a 14-year-old when you do rap. And I'm like, you have that persona. You carry yourself like a young man, like that's where when people do ask, like, wait, how old is he? 14? 14? Like, it does come by surprise because of how you carry yourself too. So you wear big in a good way, like you wear a confident persona. Yeah. And even though you're 14, like most artists should have an ego. So on top of that, that's where you come in with an entourage. That's already what makes you a force to be reckoned with, and just to touch on the 97.5, so on your interview with KDEE, the host had pointed out that you have a whole entourage of love. So who is in that inner circle?
You sure you want me to go down this
just
list?
The core? Yeah, who's the core? 'Cause I know, yeah.
Man, the whole team. I'm gonna just give it to that, and my parents as well, and people that's getting to know me, gotcha. Like the radio station and people I do the shows for. Absolutely. They got big love for me too, and most importantly, Drummer Cat. She had the biggest love.
Facts
the biggest.
Facts of life.
Man.
How does it feel looking out into the crowd and seeing your mom, dad, your grandparents, and uncle all moving their mouth to your lyrics?
Oh, it's crazy. I ain't gonna. But to be fair though, man, when I step in the car and I get the aux, that's all I play is my songs.
100%, right. He said, I'm my favorite artist.
Man.
So,
just a quick question. Do you ever use that energy? So you see that hype, that everything that's they're cheering on for you. Do you use that to kind of bring that hype onto the stage, or do you just automatically have it just from already having that in the past?
I have it, and then I feed off of the crowd as well. So if the crowd gigging, explode, you know. But if they like, let's see what this kid is about. I'm gonna give them a medium size of energy. You feel me? Yeah.
I like that. So outside of your dad, your grandma is a massive pillar in your life
Yes.
and your career. What's the best piece of advice she's ever given you about staying humble as your music platform gets bigger? That's kind of a good question.
Yeah. No, but at the same time, I don't want it to seem like she came off so mean with this. But she be like, "We ain't big yet." That's one thing she will always say. We ain't big yet, and it's not really like she say it in a funny way, but at the same time, that's real.
100%.
You can't always have that big old ego, and you know. And then one thing she do to keep me on my toes is this: wear your merch.
The merch.
Yeah, wear your
100%.
merch.
That's love.
Yeah.
Okay. That's so. Shout out to the family, by the way. Shout out. So we're gonna switch gears a little bit. This is more of a quick fire round. You know.
Just before we get into that, I just wanted to get into some other questions.
Thank you.
I just want to wrap up with that.
Okay.
So when you're, being that you're becoming a music artist, your friends definitely see that. Your friends, your teachers. You think your teachers school not so much?
Nah, when I'm at school, I want to be a normal kid.
Gotcha. So you differentiate between the two.
Yeah.
They don't see you as the rapper. They just still see you as.
Some of them do, but like, I don't really want to be known as that rapper in a public school, because that's not going to end very good for my nerves. So I just like to be normal when I'm at school. But like, if they catch me out in public, okay, yeah, I'm a rapper.
Also, actually, you can go ahead.
Gotcha. So this quick fire round is more of just you kind of answer the very first option that pops in your mind, you know. And I'm gonna just give two different options. And I'll just keep the pace kind of fast with it, you know. So bright stage lights versus raw cipher rooms.
You said bright stage lights. Bright stage lights.
Sure. Studio monitors or car speakers.
Car speakers.
Car speakers. Okay. Pen and paper. Or phone notes.
Phone notes.
Late,
easier.
for sure. Right. Late night writing versus early morning writing.
Late night.
Late night. Summer versus winter.
Winter.
Okay. Netflix versus YouTube.
Netflix.
Burgers versus tacos.
Burgers.
Soda versus juice.
Soda.
Okay. Okay, most definitely. So we getting to learn you a little bit. Okay, so wrapping up on staying rooted, or just from you being a kid from Sacramento, or how do I say it? So if a kid your age from Sacramento came up to you and confessed they had an incredible talent, whether it's rapping, drawing, sports, but they were absolutely terrified of being judged, what advice would you give them to help them face their fears?
Don't really care what they think.
100%. 100%.
Don't.
100%.
Like, they say, "Oh, you suck at doing this." What?
Cool, huh? That part, cool.
Oh, I couldn't hear you from all the way over there
That part,
in the stands, not doing nothing.
absolutely. I like that. So you got a massive vision. You got the city on your shoulders. You got your dad right beside you. grandma right beside you, helping to guide the ship. In an industry where it's incredibly easy for people to lose their way, what is the core value or lesson from your Sacramento upbringing that you refuse to let go of? Or what keeps you rooted when the world around you gets loud?
Headphones with my music. With I just like with headphones I step into my zone. Music is just what keeps, you feel me cool.
It's therapy.
Yeah, man.
Gotcha. Okay. So I ain't gonna lie, I'm excited. I do want to say, from seeing you first perform, I was shocked to find out that it wasn't that was just your first performance as well too. So, and even then, at the Crop Youth graduation, you had performed on stage too, and seeing the support you got and how you weighed the crowd there, that let me know that, okay, you're special, you know, like you got something different as shock value and you got stage control, you know, and I just wanted to salute you for that because you're only 14, you know, and it's just the beginning, but since you started out, you already provided some value that got people talking in a good way, you know. So I definitely salute you. I'm blessed to say, you know, I'm never too proud to say I'm a fan, you know. I'm 32 years young, but the youth is who I want to stay in the mix with, and you definitely got some motion with it. So I'm a fan of yours, by the way. So for anybody that wants to find you, or if you want, first let's give a shout out though. Is there anybody who you would like to give a shout out to first and foremost?
So let me give a shout out to my label and Drummer Cat and my mom as well. My mom as well, and all of the fans that I stepped in front of, because you know without y'all, I don't even think I would still be making music if I'm being real.
Love,
yeah,
most definitely. So where can we find you? So what's your handle?
You can find me on Spotify, all platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube Music, social media, Instagram and TikTok and all that. Yeah, you can find me on all of that. And my name is GTS Low. That's what I go by.
Yes, Low.
Also known as Big Low. Say it in a lot of my musics.
Is it one word or is it just spelled out GTSLO on Instagram? Or is there any special characters or underscores or anything? Or is it just GTS
my Instagram? It's real one underscore real one, the number one underscore by heart. And my name on Instagram is also GTS Low, but that's my username.
Absolutely. Yeah. So there you have it. This is a Rooted In series that is presented by In the Clouds Media. We got 14 years young sensation GTS Low, aka Big Low. Thank you guys, and we'll see you on the next episode. Peace and blessings. Back to the basics, no time for complacency. Occupy space, no evictions or vacancies. Time ain't go wait. Apply pressure gracefully, soon they'll be thanking me. Can't pull no pranks. Pour righteous teachings and light.